Hey everybody, welcome to the Bones Collector. Before I get started on this video today, I want to give a great big shout out to Luke Hector over at Broken Meeple for allowing our channel and other smaller channels like ours to network through his larger channel. It's very kind and giving of Luke to do that. He didn't have to do that, but that's very, very nice of him to allow us to do that. Thank you, Luke, and we appreciate it very much. Okay, the reason why I'm making this video today is I wanted to tell you about a resource that I knew about for a while but I had never used before, and that's the Board Game Geek Trade Network. You use it to acquire games that you might be looking for, and maybe you can trade games out of your library and get games out of someone else's library that you've been wanting to play or wanting to add to your library, I guess. So you would I've been looking for a copy of Bruges for years by Stefan Feld. And it's no secret, I love Stefan Feld's games. They are the type of games that my wife and I really, really enjoy. They hit right in our sweet spot as far as mechanics and the way you have to work that magic and weave those mechanics together to score as many points as you possibly can during the game. But I wanted to pick one up, and I've been looking for it forever, Bruges, and I could not find it anywhere. And finally, I got on Board Game Geek and got into that trade network and was able to trade my copy of St. Petersburg for this copy of Bruges. There was a game that I was willing to give up and in exchange for a game that I really, really wanted to add to my library. I was ecstatic to get this game. Very, very happy to get it. And I know what you're all thinking, well, there's a Kickstarter coming out. Why would you bother? I wanted the original copy with the original game, and I'm not going to make any secret about it. I wanted the original. I'm also going to back that Kickstarter from Queen Games. Queen Games does a fabulous job with production. They always have. I have a lot of Queen Games in our library, and I can't wait for that Kickstarter to go. It's going to be Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, the 18th. If you want to check it out, please go to Kickstarter. Look up, Amsterdam and Hamburg, I think, are going to be the first two editions that are coming out, and reskinnings of Macau and Bruges. So that's pretty cool. And I guess they're going to do like 5 or 6 others after that. I hope they do Notre Dame, because that was like the worst production ever in board gaming, but the game is fabulous. So I hope they do that one. But yeah, I wanted to tell you about this network, this trading network on Board Game Geek, because if you have games that you don't really want to play anymore and you're looking for other games and you don't want to pay a lot of money, you can trade through Board Game Geek, and you just have to pay the shipping, and that's a pretty good deal. Now, when we were putting together our library, we would go to board gaming conventions and get on virtual flea markets that were associated with those conventions and trade games with other gamers. And that's another resource and avenue that you can utilize to put together your library, your own personal library, the games that just hit you just right, that you want to keep forever and play forever. That's what we use to put together our library, with these virtual flea markets. And now, after all these years, I had never used that Board Game Geek Trading Network, but I did this time, and I was able to pick up Bruges, and I also was able to pick up a little 2-player game called Starship Catan. I played this at a convention, and I fell in love with it, Lori and I, and it's very difficult to come up with it. But guess what? Through that Board Game Geek Network, I was able to trade a game out of my library that I wasn't playing anymore, or that just had lost its luster for us, but maybe somebody else, it's more to their liking, and they were able to add a game that they wanted. I was able to pick up Starship Catan from them, and both parties were happy, and that's the way it works. And I just wanted to tell you about that today. And I wanted to thank you all for subscribing and watching this channel. I love every one of you. And please like and subscribe, and please keep on board gaming. It's the best hobby on the planet. See you next time on The Bones Collector. Bye-bye.